Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. Today's session we are going to do Tadasana, Urdhva, Hastasana, Tadasana, Samasthithi, Tadasana, Gomukasana, Tadasana, Paschima, Namaskarasana, Suryanamaskar, followed by that Uttanasana, Baddha, Hasta, Uttanasana, Parshva, Uttanasana, and then variation of Parshva, Uttanasana, Parivritta, Uttana, Anjalyiasana, Tittibhasana, again variation of Tittibhasana, Grantadara or Chikkyasana, Parivritta, Prasada, Pada, Tadasana, Prasarita, Pada, Tadasana in Vira, Parampara, Sukha, Prasarita, Pada, Urdhva, Hastasana, Prasarita, Pada, Urdhva, Hastasana, Konasana, Grantadara, Urdhva, Baddha, Hastasana, Padma, Mudra, Urdhva, Hasta, Kalyasana, Parshva, Baddha, Hasta, Kalyasana. And then we will continue our Warrior 2, forward bend, Salamba, Sirsasana, Viparita Karani and Marichyasana, and then we will end with alternate nostril, breathe in, breathe out and meditation. If this is your first time, I encourage you to watch my before you begin video so that you understand certain terms that I use here. If not, let's get started. Let us chant Om. Alright, let's start with our warm up. Hands to the sky, back bend, come back straight, shift to the right, come back straight, shift to the left, come back straight, forward pull, turn to the right, come back straight, turn to the left, come back straight, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one, keep your hands at the hip. Let's rotate your neck clockwise and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Half breath in, half breath out. Every rotation, let's do it. Alright, and then rotate your hip clockwise and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright, and then place your palm on your kneecap, rotate your knees clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Next one. Let's stretch your hands to the shoulder height and then lift your heel and then slowly drop your heels. Second time, again lift your heels and then slowly drop your heels. Third time, lift it up and slowly drop it. Alright. Next one, keep your hands at the hip and then lift your right leg in the front. Point your toes up and then point it down. Again, point it up and point it down. One more time, point it up and point it down. And then rotate using your big toe, small circle 3 times clockwise and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. And then rotate your entire leg clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Alright, come back. Let's do the same thing on the left leg. Lift your left leg in the front, point your toes up and down and point it up and down and again point it up and down. Alright, make 3 small circles using your big toe, clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, and then rotate your entire leg clockwise 3 times and then anti-clockwise direction. Alright, come back. Next one. Let's stretch your hand to the shoulder height and then point your toes, point your fingers to the ground and then point it up and then again point it down and then up. One more time, point it down and up. Alright, and then rotate your palm at the wrist in one direction, both hands, and then rotate on the opposite direction. Alright, come back. And then again stretch your hands to the shoulder height. Bring both the palms together. So exhale and bring it in this position and then inhale and expand. Let's do it 5 times. Alright, drop your hands. Next one, let's grab the block and then keep the block on the right side. And then keep your right foot on the block, left foot on the ground. And then straighten up your right knee. And then release it. Again, second time, straighten up. And then push your chest, raise your chin. Release it. And then third one, again, straighten up. And release it. Alright. Let's move the block to the left side. Place your left foot on the block, right foot on the ground. And then again, straighten up. Release it. Second time, straighten up. And release it. Again, straighten up. And release it. Alright, move the block. And then let's do Tadasana, Paschima, Namaskar Asana. So push your chest, raise your chin, And then bring both the hands to the hip and then to the back. Join at the middle finger, push both the palms together up. And then slowly bring it down and release it. Next one, Tadasana, Gomukhasana. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Come back straight. Fold your right hand, place it on the spine, and then bring your left hand to the back. And then if you made a hook, pull it, and then push your chest, raise your chin. Release it. Bring your left hand up and right hand up, and then place your left hand, fold and place your left hand on the spine, and then bring your right hand to the back, and then make a hook or touch it, overlap it, and then push your chest, raise your chin. Release it. Bring your right hand up and left hand up. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright, next one, let's do Suryanamaskar 3 sets. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa. Forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa. Forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Second set a little bit more faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa. Forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa. Forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Third set a little bit more faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa. Forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Last one, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward fold, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward fold, calf lift, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright. First one, Uttanasana. So keep your legs close by, and then both the legs parallel, and then form a mudra on both the fingers, and then stretch it to the back, and then bend your body at the hip, and then keep your knee stretched, and then point your top of your head towards the ground. If you can bend easily, bend even further without bending your knees. Alright, slowly come back. And release it. Next one, Baddha, Hasta, Uttanasana. So again, keep your legs close by, parallel, knee stretched, and then bring both the hands to the back, interlock your fingers, and then stretch your hand, and then again bend your body forward, and then point your hands to the sky. Now bend your knees, and then bring your nose, touch your knees. Alright, come back and release it. Next one, Parshva Uttanasana. So the first variation, keep your legs at the shoulder length, shoulder width, and then let's turn to the right side. So bring your left hand and bend your body forward and bring it to the right ankle. So hold your right ankle with your left hand, and then bring your right hand on the right side of right foot. Place your right palm on the ground and then turn your head to the right side. Both the foot, both the knees pointing to the front. Alright, come back. On the other side, same thing. Again, keep both the foot at the shoulder width, and then keep your knee stretched, and then bring your right hand and then hold your left ankle, right, and then you can bend your knees and then point your knees and toes to the front, and then place your left palm on the left side of your left foot, turn your head to the left side. Alright, come back. Next one, so variation of Parshva Uttanasana. So almost similar, but again keep your legs parallel, and then interlock your fingers. Push your palm down and then stretch your hand, right? So now bend your body forward first, and then place both the palms on the right side. So turn your head and the shoulder to the right side, and then place both the palms down. Both the knees and toes should be pointing to the front. Alright, come back. Now the same thing on the other side. So again, keep your foot at the shoulder width, and then interlock your fingers, point your palms down, stretch your hands, and then bend your body forward, and then turn to your left side, and then place both palms on the left side of your left foot. Alright, come back and release it. Next one, Parivritta, Uttana, Anjalyiasana. So, this one we are going to keep your knees stretched. So, bring both the hands to the heart, and then bend your body forward, and then bring your left elbow to the right thigh, and then turn your both the shoulders facing the right side. Your right shoulder and the right elbow should be pointed to the sky. Alright, come back. On the other side, again keep your knees stretched, and then both the legs parallel. Bring both the hands to the heart, and then bend your body forward, and then bring your right elbow to the left thigh, and then push your left shoulder and left shoulder and left elbow to the sky. Turn your body, turn both the shoulders to the left side. Alright, come back. Next one, Tittibhasana. So the first one is keep your legs a little bit wider than your shoulder width. Yeah, both the legs parallel, and then bend your body forward, and then insert both the hands between the legs, and then wrap your hands around your leg, hold your ankle, and then lift your heel. You are only standing on your toes. Alright, slowly come back and release it. Next one, it's a variation of Tittibhasana. So again, in this one, you're going to touch both the heels and place your foot like a V, right? And then again, bend your body forward, insert both the hands between the legs, and then wrap your hands around your leg and bring it to the front, interlock your finger. Now lift your heel. Alright, slowly come back and release it. Alright, next one is Grantadara or Chikkyasana. So let me put it on this side. So this one, keep your cross your legs, bring your right leg in the front, let both the foot be on the same line, right, on the side, right to left. Both the foot are on the same line, knees stretched, and then bring both the hands to the sky, interlock your finger, keep it on your head, and and then turn your body to the right side, or at least turn your head to the right side. Point your elbows to the right and left side. Turn your head to the right side, only head, at the neck. Keep your knees stretched. Alright, come back and release it. Now on the other side, so again stand cross-legged, bring both the foot on the same line, right? Keep your knees stretched, both the foot is fully flat on the ground, pointing your toes to the front, and then bring your hands to the sky and then interlock your fingers, place it on your head, and then turn your head, only your head at the neck, to the left side. Alright, come back. Alright. Next one is Parivritta, Prasarita, Tadasana. Right? So this one, let's in the same line, that is keep your right foot in the front, left foot on the front, both the toes are facing in one direction. Let's stand on the right side, and then stretch your hand to the shoulder height, fully stretched, and then bring your hands to the left side, right? Your toes are still pointing to the right side, and you are turning at the hip, both your shoulder and the hip pointing to the left side, and push your chest, raise your chin. Alright, come back. Now on the other side, keep your left leg in the front, right leg in the back. Both the feet is in one line, and also toes are aligned to the one side. And then stretch your hands to the shoulder height, and then turn at the hip to the right side, and then push your chest, raise your chin. Alright, come back. Next one is Prasarita Tadasana in Vira Parampara. Alright. So when we say Tadasana, we always push your chest and raise your chin. So this pose, right? So Prasarita Tadasana in Vira Parampara. Vira Parampara is in pushing your chest and then going to the back. So basically, keep your legs to the little bit more than the shoulder width, and then bring both the hands to the back, push your shoulder, push your chest, and then bend your head backward. And then if you can touch your knee in the back, do that, or to your thigh. Both hands should be stretched just for support, but push your chest. Alright, come back. Alright. Next one, Sukha, Prasarita, Baddha, Urdhva, Hastasana. When we say Hastasana, it's hands to the sky, right? So now, stretch your leg more than your shoulder width, right? Stretch your legs completely, keep your knees stretched, both the foot is in same line, and then both the toes are facing your front. So now bring both the hands to the sky, push your chest, and then interlock your fingers, point your index finger to the sky, and then let both the hands touch your ears on both sides, and then only bend your head backward. Look at the sky. Both the knees stretched, hands stretched, and then elongate to the sky, towards the sky. Push your shoulder and then elongate. Alright, come back. Next one, same similar thing, but we are going to stretch even further, whatever you are stretching in the previous one. So keep your right foot and left foot and then stretch to the max, whatever you can stretch. But the feet has to be in line. Both the feet should be flat on the ground. It should not lift this side, it should be flat. It should not lift right or left, right? Both the feet should be flat. Keep your knees stretched. Again, bring your hands to the sky, interlock your fingers, point your index finger to the sky, and then keep looking at the front and then elongate. Pull your shoulders to the sky, and then push your chest and then elongate to the sky. Alright, come back. Next one, Konasana. So this one again, little bit more than your shoulder width, little bit, probably a couple of inches more than your shoulder width, right? Once you stand there, again bring both the hands to the sky, interlock your finger, point your index fingers to the sky. Now you're going to completely bend using your right side of your hip to the right side. So bend at the right side, keep both the knees stretched, and then bring your body to the, point your hands to the right side. Bring your body parallel to the ground. Both the knees still stretched, knees are not bending, and then you're still looking at the front. Alright, come back. Alright. On the other side, again come back to the same shoulder width, little bit more than the shoulder width. Both the foot is flat on the ground, point your toes to the front, and then again bring both the hands to the sky, interlock your fingers, point your index finger to the sky, and then bend to the left side bend using your left side of your hip. Both the knees still stretched, no knees bending, only your body, upper body coming parallel to the ground. And your hand, yeah. Alright, come back. And release it. Alright. Next one. Grantadara, Urdhva, Baddha, Hastasana. Right? So this one, again we are going to stand cross-legged. So bring your left foot in the front or right foot, whichever the foot in the front, doesn't matter, but keep your legs cross-legged. Both the foots are in the same line, right? Both the toes are facing the front, and then bring both the hands to the sky, interlock your fingers, all the fingers, and then push your palm up and then elongate. Raise your shoulder to the sky and then turn your head up, look behind your palm towards the sky. Push your shoulder and the hands towards the sky. Elongate. Alright, come back. Alright. So now on the other side, just switching the legs, right? Yeah, so now stand cross-legged by bringing your other leg. So previously left leg I kept it in the front, now right leg in the front. Again, both the hip should not turn on the sideways, it should be facing in the front, both the hips, right? You should bring your hip, only your legs are going cross-legged. And then raise your hands, interlock your fingers, and then push your palm to the sky, right? And then turn your head up, look behind your palm towards sky, and then elongate. Alright, come back. And release it. Next one, Padma, Mudra, Urdhva, Hasta, Kalyasana, right? So this one, when we bring our hands, we are going to bring only, the wrist is going to touch, you are not going to interlock your fingers, only wrist. Basically, you are not giving any support to your thing. So it's basically, yeah, so remember that. But stretch your legs a little bit more than your shoulder, not too wider, right? And then and then bend your knee, push your butt back. Yeah, so kind of sitting. You bring your thighs parallel to the ground, and then bring both the hands to the sky. Only wrists are touching, and then sink and bring your thighs parallel to the ground. Make sure your knee is not crossing your toe. So, and then straighten up your chest. Alright, slowly come up and release it. And then the last one, Parshva, Baddha, Hasta, Kalyasana, right? So almost similar, we are going to stand in that position, from waist down. From the waist up, interlock your fingers, we are going to bring your upper body parallel to the ground. Let's do step by step. So keep your legs a little bit wider. The more you wider, it is better, but not too wider. Alright, so wider you keep it, and then interlock your finger, bring it up. Bring your hands to the sky, interlock your hand, point your index finger to the sky, and then push your butt back, and then bring your thighs parallel to the ground, and then bend your body using right side of your hip, bring your upper body parallel to the ground. And then alright, come back and then release it. On the other side, last one. Alright, so let's stretch your leg, not too wider again, a little bit wider than your shoulder. And then bring both the hands to the sky, interlock your fingers, point your index fingers to the sky, and then sit or bring halfway through, bring your thighs parallel to the ground, and then bend your upper body onto your left side, using left side of the hip. Alright. Come back and release it. Alright, let me put the mat back. We will get back to our warrior two. Alright. Alright, let's do warrior two. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. And then bring your right leg, right foot to the front between the hands. Once you bring it, keep your right knee down is perpendicular, and then hands to the sky, warrior one. And warrior two. Now, fold your right elbow, place your right elbow on the right knee, and then bring your left hand, stretch your left hand to the front, touching your left ear. Now turn your head and look at the sky. And come back to warrior two. And warrior one. Hands to the ground. Plank. Body to the ground. Up dog or Bhajangasana. So lift your chest up, point your toes to the back, both the feet stretching each other, and then lift your hand and make sure no weight on the hand. Alright, come back to the down dog. Now for forward fold, bring your feet to the front. So keep your hands stretched, keep your knees stretched, inch by inch, push your feet. And then bring your feet closer to the front. Alright. Come back to forward fold. Calf lift. And then forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. On the other side. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. And then bring your left leg to the front between the hands. Alright, once you bring it, hands to the sky, warrior one. And warrior two. And then fold your left elbow and then place your left elbow on the left knee. And then bring your right hand touching your right ear to the front. Turn your head and look at the sky. Alright, come back to Warrior 2 and Warrior 1. Hands to the ground. Plank. Body to the ground. Up dog or Bhagajam Asana. So lift your chest up, lift your hand and make sure no weight on the hands. Point your toes touching each other to the back. Alright, down dog. For forward fold, push your hand and bring it to the back. Alright, keep your knee stretched, keep your hand stretched until you come closer. Calf left, forward fold, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, let's do baby cobra set and then we'll go to the cool down. Alright, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, plank, and then lower your knee, chin, and then chest onto the ground. Bring both the elbows on the ground, onto the ground, untuck your toes, and then both the feet touching each other, and then lift your head up. No weight on the shoulder, no weight on the hands. Baby cobra, and bring your chin down. Again, baby cobra. Turn to your right side, look behind your right shoulder. Come back straight. Drop your chin. Again, baby cobra. Turn to your left side. Look behind your left shoulder. Come back straight. And drop your chin. Alright, so now stretch your hand to the front. Alright, now we are going to lift everything except your tummy, everything going to be lifted. Both the feet are touching each other. Alright, let's do a lift. Come back. And then stretch both the hands on the side like a cross. And then again we are going to do a lift. Lift everything except your tummy. Alright, let's do a lift. Both the feet are again touching each other. Alright, put it down. And then bring both the hands next to your thigh. Point your fingers towards your feet. Now again we're going to lift. Both your fingers should point towards your feet. Alright, let's do a lift. Lift everything except your tummy. Alright, come back. And then let's do Asana. So hold your right leg, hold your right ankle with your right hand, left ankle with your left hand. Now you are going to again lift everything. Make sure your knees are at the same width. That should not move on the sideways. And then push your feet up, pull with your hand, By that, you will pull your chest up. Alright. Lift everything and then push your feet up. Pull with your hand and then that will push your chest up. Alright, release it. Release your leg. Bring both the hands next to your shoulder. You're going to get up. So tuck your toes and then push with your palm and lift your body. Come to plank. Go to down dog. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. So we will do Salamba Sirsasana. So I'm going to do it against the sofa. If you are doing it against a wall, when we bend our knees and bring both the feet together, your butt will hit that wall, so you may not be able to do it properly. So do it, you can do it without any support, but at the same time be careful. Alright, so interlock your finger, press your elbow and the wrist onto the ground, place your top of your head onto the mat, and then bring your body upright and then push with your leg and then bring your feet up. Alright, once you bring it up, bend your knees, bring both the feet facing each other. And then bring your legs cross-legged, point your knees to the sky. And then point your knees to the ground. And again, point your knees to the sky. And then bring both the feet facing each other. And then stretch your leg. Bring your legs perpendicular to the ground. Alright. Bend your knees. Bring it down. Alright. We'll get back to Viparita and Marichyasana. So lay down on your back. Alright, place your back flat on the mat. Both the knees pointing to the sky. Both the hands are stretched on the side of the body. And then grab the block. Keep the block under the butt. Right? When you are ready, lift and stretch your leg forward. Bring it parallel to the ground. Don't touch the ground. And then bring your legs perpendicular to the ground. And then again fold your knees, bring your foot down and release it. Remove the block. Now let's do Marichyasana. So stretch your hands at the side, palm facing up. And then lift your right ankle, place it on the left knee. And then bring your both the left knee and the right foot to the left side. Turn your head to the right side. Keep looking at your right finger. And then stretch your right leg on top of the left thigh. Alright. Bend your right knee. Bring your right ankle closer to the left knee. Turn your head upright. And then bring your left knee up, right foot down. On the other side. So lift your left ankle. Place it on top of the right knee. Bring your right knee and the left foot to the right side. And then turn your head and look at your left hand. Keep looking at it. And then stretch your left leg on top of the right thigh. Alright, bend your left knee, bring your left ankle closer to the right knee. Turn your head upright, bring your right knee up, left foot down. Alright, let's get up and sit on the block and then start our alternate nostril breath in, breath out. Alright, sit on the block, sit cross-legged and bring one of your foot on the other side thigh, both the knees touching the ground. Keep your back upright, neck upright, and then take a couple of deep breaths. And then when you're ready, let's get started. Alright, breathe out through left nostril and finish it. And then bring your heels to the center. Let's get ready for our meditation. So, stretch both the knees on the side, keep your back upright, neck upright, form a mudra and both the fingers, keep it on your knees. And then when you're ready, let's get started. Right, let's come out of it. Let us chant Om. Rub your palms. Rub it on your face. Nice. And that's it. Thank you.